tiny, innocuous little icon, the reply all button. It's less a function and more a societal menace, a digital grenade with a pin perpetually full. I learned this the hard way, in a cold, visceral flash of dread that still makes my palms sweat. The whole thing started innocently enough. Mrs. Johnson, our English teacher, a woman who meticulously dissected Moby Dick, but seemed perpetually confused by the school's online grading system, sent out one of her standard rambling emails. It was a digital tapestry of deadlines, reminders, and the usual bureaucratic clutter of high school academics. I was skimming through the text, my mind half on the quadratic formula I was supposed to be studying, when I saw it, a glaring, hilarious error. She had misspelled Wednesday. Not just a casual slip, but a fundamental phonetic crime. Wednesday. A little spark of rebellious glee ignited in my chest. The irony. The keeper of literary standards, grading our complex essays, yet tripping over a basic day of the week. I couldn't let the moment pass unrecorded. Swiftly, I took a screenshot, the garbled spelling highlighted by my phone's blue light, and composed a message to my friend, Liam. Bro, she can't even spell Wednesday, and she's grading our essays. I typed, the satisfaction of a sharp shared joke coursing through me. I tapped the send button, feeling smug, momentarily invincible. 10 seconds. That's all the time I was granted in the blissful fog of my own arrogance. Buzz. My phone vibrated with the distinct sound of a new email notification. I opened it, half expecting some irrelevant junk mail, and stared into a sudden, icy abyss. The email was from me. The subject line was a fragment of my scathing text message. The recipients list was the entire class roster. And at the very top, glaring like a spotlight on my foolishness, was Mrs. Johnson. My blood ran cold. The realization didn't trickle in. It slammed into me like a physical blow. Haste, my focus locked on the familiar name at the top of the thread. I hadn't initiated a new message to Liam. I had, with catastrophic ignorance, hit reply all. My private mocking commentary was now a public declaration of disrespect, delivered directly to the target of the joke and 30-odd witnesses. No. The internal scream was deafening. Full, unadulterated panic seized me. My heart hammered against my ribs, a frantic, trapped bird attempting escape. My fingers flew across the screen, searching wildly for a digital lifeline, an unsend button, a secret portal to reverse the flow of time and electrons. But the grace period was a ghost. The message had been delivered, consumed, digested. The damage was absolute. My phone, a malicious accomplice, wouldn't stop vibrating. The replies were pouring in. LMAO. Bro, you messed up. The disrespect is wild. Enjoy detention. They were digital hyenas, laughing at my spectacular downfall. The entire episode was public performance art, and I was the humiliated star. But the worst was the silence from Mrs. Johnson. No immediate firestorm, no furious reply, just a void. I would have preferred the digital equivalent of a public flogging. Her inaction was a heavier punishment, a suffocating blanket of anticipation. I couldn't focus on anything. I stared at the ceiling, listening to the relentless drumming of my anxiety, a prisoner awaiting execution. 30 minutes crawled by, a geological age measured in panic. Then, the inevitable. Buzz. A new email, from Mrs. Johnson. My entire body seized. I swallowed a mouthful of air that felt like sand, and tapped the screen. The message contained a total of 5 words. See you after class tomorrow. Simple. Measured. And infinitely more terrifying than any explosion could have been. The finality of it hung in the air, a perfectly constructed sentence of doom.